We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Hey, Mike.
Go for the
We're live, pal. Welcome to Go for the Pin, episode 170. With your boys first, I am that leg slap professor and current Go for the Pin predictions champion, Mikey Q, and I'm joined first. I can't have one moment. Just one moment here, Knuckles. I am also joined first to my right by.
That's me, DJ Knuckles, aka Mr. Thursday Night. And since Mike want to be fresh, I am the longest ever reigning Go for the Pin prediction champion. And don't you ever forget it. And bye.
The adult of the show, King V, aka El Rey Pantera, aka the Shiro Chaos Breathing, aka I always get it back in blood, aka Dante Martin Lawrence.
Dante Martin Lawrence. And Ray is in the building. Ray, just a reminder, you guys were never co-champions, and you know what I mean. But welcome to the show this week. All right, who gave Knuckles a soundboard?
I did. And the crowd loves you for it. And the crowd loves
John, nice to see you.
Whoa, that's
I think he's just good at wrestling. Wow.
Ooh, wowzers.
Yeah.
Why do I hear the old WrestleMania theme in my ear, in my head, right?
Which one?
Yeah, right. Which one?
The old one.
That one.
Whoa!
What?
Sexomania.
I know y'all guys saw that shit live. That random ass thumbs up.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on there.
I don't know who the fuck is hacking this show, but I'm gonna let you know right now. I don't want the smoke if you hack the show.
Is it Abe Connigan? I thought we changed our security.
We did.
I could have swore we went through the system and found
on the show. I'm leaving.
We did talk to security. He got a Glock 19.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, so whoever's hacking the show, you guys heard that. I sense jealousy, DJ Pipe Bomb. No jealousy, just facts. I have no reason to be jealous. I'm the current title holder, so there's no reason for me to be jealous.
Here we go.
Listen, I let y'all have y'all moments when y'all over here talking about y'all Go for the Pin predictions champion. Let me have my moment.
This is only because when you had the championship when we first started this, we had the unbearable job of listening to you over and over again, and seeing that this is the first time you've had a title in how many minutes, V?
E flat. But
I was ready.
Oh shit! I couldn't even get that out. 525,600 minutes.
All right. Back to John's first question. Do you think Rock is a good actor? I think he's just good at wrestling. So
No. I'm sorry. You had me in the first part.
Okay.
And the second part just really hit the gully creeper in this damn show. And
John,
Jesus. Okay. All right.
Okay, Mike, why did you even put that up there?
I didn't actually read it first. I just kind of put the comment up there.
You see what happens when reading is not
right. So I want to get back to John's first question because that's an actual serious question. do you think Rock is a good actor? I enjoy some of the Rock's movies. I know V would disagree, but it's preference, right? Everything is subjective. So like, I mean, you know, I think somebody likes The Rock because he keeps getting movie roles, you know. So Cody Crybaby L Shabazz Garvey King, sorry.
Gravy King?
Gravy King is crazy.
Gravy.
What are you guys gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about this week in wrestling.
Oh God! About how Mike is the Gravy King.
Gravy King is crazy. I like Rock's movies, and I think he's good at wrestling. That I'm just gonna wrap that up. Knuckles. And what we're talking about, we're gonna talk about wrestling, like we do every week. Cody Crybaby, huh?
Rock's wrestling is way better than his movie.
Okay. All right. So let's get to it. We are expecting Bobby Showalter to make an appearance here tonight. So it'll be great to talk to Bobby once he gets on the show. But let's get into some wrestling. We have a couple of things to talk about. Okay. All right.
You see that line? I stepped behind it.
All right. I think Scorpion King is his best movie. Is that the one he had like 2 lines in it?
No, that was the one that it was starring him.
Yeah. Okay. What was the one he had like 2 lines in it?
The Mummy 2. Because I think the Mummy 2 came out. Then the Scorpion King.
Yes.
And the Mummy 3.
That would make sense. Bobby Wade in the water is crazy. All right. Let's get to SmackDown.
Yeah. Oh yes.
Because we're not gonna be here for 3 hours tonight, guys. I'm just gonna let y'all know that right now. No. We're not even planning on 2. All right. So let's get to SmackDown. So SmackDown opened up with Triple H coming out. And of course, he was talking about the press conference that we actually covered on this show last week because it did air before our show, so we got a chance to actually watch it and talk about it. Obviously, the news coming from that press conference was Cody and Roman. After we thought it was going to be it was going to be Reigns and Rock. Now, was this a course correct?
Probably. Most likely. I think all signs are pointing to yes. Because, of course, there's a big-ass loophole where Rock and Cody hugged in the ring.
Right.
And then, literally a couple days later, the boys are fighting. So, yeah, I think the backlash got to him.
Okay.
It could be a mixture of that or whoever they had planned for Seth, since it's not Punk, is probably not ready.
Right.
I don't know, but most signs are they're just pointing to we fucked up.
Yeah.
They call us out. We might as well fix it.
I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'll be honest. Do you think Vince has done everything that he's been accused of? Yes. I'm gonna just leave that there. Okay. Do you guys remember when I took Triple H's sledgehammer and hit his throat? What did you guys think about that? Cody. Okay.
I watched my throne, so
I thought it was funny. It was a cool moment when Cody took the sledgehammer to the throne. I thought it was cool.
It was cute.
But yeah, so the reason I asked about this is because at Raw, they were literally handing out "We want Cody" signs.
Okay. I don't know if you caught that. It was somebody that it wasn't like a WWE personnel. It was somebody that literally went to Kinko's, went to the UPS store, made mad copies, and handed them out.
Oh, so it wasn't okay. All right. So I was under the impression that WWE was handing them out, but no, it was just some random fan that was handing them out. Okay. So yeah, I guess it adds to the speculation that this was not the plan originally. Well, okay, it was the plan, and then it wasn't the plan, and now it's the plan again. If that makes sense, because
we had
after
so many
Punk got
plans.
hurt, they're like, "Oh, we got to call Dwayne," and now all of the fans is like, "No, we don't want Dwayne." But and this is my thing, right? They've been teasing Rock versus Reigns for 3 years now. My question, if not now, then when? Because Rock's not getting any younger. And this is, I know you guys have said, and V, you said a couple of weeks back, do it at Elimination Chamber, do it at another show. It doesn't have to be for the title. I agree it doesn't have to be for the title. However, this needs to be at WrestleMania. I don't think you do this at any other show. This is not a SummerSlam match. This is not a Royal Rumble match. I think this is a WrestleMania caliber match. If Rock's going to do one more and it's against his cousin, who's been on an unstoppable run these past few years, I think you do it at the best place possible, and that's WrestleMania, in my humble opinion.
Pero tengo una pregunta. I hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Now, you said if not at WrestleMania, when?
Yeah.
Well, it could be at WrestleMania.
Mm.
I don't think it's going to be this WrestleMania.
No, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
Although
Rock
we
Rumble,
still don't know what they're doing.
No, you're right. We still don't know. Like, I feel like they would like swerve how and give us a tag match.
Yeah.
Like with Rock and Roman teaming up with Cody and Seth.
Right.
No titles on the line. No, they might shit on that. They're gonna shit on anything that's not Rock and that's not gonna be Cody Roman.
I think that's night 2, but I'm hearing they may do. I'm hearing a tag team situation. They do a tag team night 1, and then the next night you get Reigns versus Cody. I'm hearing. I've even heard Seth versus Rock on one night, and Reigns versus Rhodes on the second night. I've heard a mixture of different things. One thing's for sure. I can appreciate WWE making it not so obvious, not so predictable. I like the fact that it's still up there.
Okay. Yeah, I can say that's fair. I think that personally,
Yeah.
they could have did Rock Roman last year, or they should have done it last year.
Okay.
Because I don't know. It's just they're scrambling because of the the slap back, cash back, whatever backlash. There you go.
There it is. There it is.
Wow. Woo.
Yeah.
But no, seriously. But I just don't. I don't know where they're gonna go with this. Truly, they haven't said much of anything.
Right. Yeah. Just that it's Reigns versus Rhodes, but we still have 2 months before WrestleMania. They could go in any direction at this point. I think it is Reigns versus Rhodes, no matter what. But as far as The Rock's involvement, he's going to be involved somehow. I just don't know how here. Ray says, I think WWE is going to give us a year-long storyline again. I guess, but either way. So if they do Reigns versus Rhodes, you have to figure Cody has to win the title this time, right? Like, you can't have him lose again, I would assume. I mean, obviously this isn't our prediction show, and we'll know more as we get closer, but you can't have him lose again, right? Like,
they might.
how do you come back from that, though? I don't think you can.
I don't see. We could say this about some other people on the roster, but
yeah,
not Cody. Cody's always going to have that built-in love. I see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
I don't want Cody to lose if it's really going to be Cody and Roman. But at this point, if he loses again, if it's one-on-one, For all intents and purposes. If it's
Yeah.
1-on-1 and Cody loses, Cody better be winning at fucking the Garden. That's the only. That's the only.
I've heard that. Yeah, I've heard that. Jeff Meacham in the house, man. Good to see you, Jeff. Happened to be home on a Thursday night, so you guys were live. So just wanted to stop by and acknowledge the greatness of Go for the Pin. We appreciate you so much, Jeff. We would not have a show if it wasn't for you. So thank you, Jeff. Shout out to Jeff Meacham, everybody. And go support the Jeff Meacham Network. Go on YouTube. It's all over there. Support all of Jeff's shows on there. Let's see. Let's see some of the we lost V. Oh, there he is. All right. Cody says, I think what you guys need to realize is that there's no other match that matters at WrestleMania than the match that will allow me to finish the story. Okay. Well, you know what? Wait. I see somebody's in the green room. Just give us a thumbs up if you're ready. If you're not ready yet, then then we'll wait for a minute. But I don't know if he's ready yet. But yeah, if you're ready, just give us a thumbs up. But yeah. So I mean, again, I think that. All right, sounds good. Everybody, ladies and gentlemen, hold that thought. Wait, Jeff Meacham says we're doing a Taylor Swift karaoke open mic night on Saturday. Oh my goodness! Well, I mean, she did just win
summoning Bowl, right? Demons.
she did just win the Super Bowl on Sunday, right? So I mean, there's that. All right.
Album of the year
and
over
on that. I can't even. I got my words with so. On that, we're gonna go to our guest for the evening. Yes, he's a guest, but he's like the unofficial fourth member of Go for the Pin at this point. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Showalter LLC, by the way, the one and only Bobby Showalter is in the building. What's going on, Bobby?
I had to unmute myself. Almost forgot.
Yes.
That's good, fam. How y'all feeling?
We doing good, man. Welcome back to Go for the Pin, as always.
There's some good-looking people here. I like being with you guys.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yo, hold on. Are you drinking out of Slytherin's cup? What is that?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I was joking, but you dead serious. Okay.
Let me see if I can figure this. All right. We're live. So I don't know why. Trying to get this screen bigger here, but all right, so Bobby, we're over here talking about Cody finishing his story, and the big news coming from the press conference, and Ray says, I thought I was the official fourth member of Go for the Pin.
Nah, you're not feeling
enough. Why are we doing this?
And then Ray says, Cody Crybaby.
More words.
Yeah, there we go. I can hear your lisp from here. Calm down, sir. Wow. All right. So anyway, Bobby, have you been keeping up with what's going on with? Okay, C Thoughts is in the building too. With what's going on with this Cody and Reigns, and now you got The Rock involved. Wait, Bobby out here looking like some say. Okay. Shout out to Eminem, I guess. Yeah, right. Like,
damn.
Anyway,
it's cold. I have my window open. I'm smoking weed. Leave me alone.
In the cold.
Cold shit outside.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. If you guys are in the northeast, like it's freezing out. All right. But yeah, do you have any opinion on this whole Rock Cody Reigns debacle? And do you think that Cody does finish the story this time around?
I think Cody's gonna finish the story. I think it's set in stone. I think we're getting heel Rock, which works for me. This is the most entertained I've been in WWE in a long time. So I'm definitely intrigued to see what's happening. I'm actually paying a lot more attention than I thought I'd be, except for Elimination Chamber, because I'm not watching at that time. So I'll watch it back when everybody else watches it back.
Okay. Yeah, I won't be watching. It's coming on at what, like 5 a.m? I'm
Yeah, it's a bad time. Yeah,
not doing that.
Woo!
I wake up
Mommy.
at 5 a.m. It's an accident. I'm going back to sleep. Oops.
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly. All right. Well, great segue. So we also have to talk about Elimination Chamber.
Oh.
So hold
We
on,
had some
Mike.
qualifying matches. Yeah, go ahead, Knuckles.
I got a question for Bobby.
What's up?
So Bobby, first of all, good to see you again, man.
Yes, sir. How you feeling?
I'm good. So I know everybody is talking about the pivot because of the fan outrage and everything like that. The way I see it is that this is an absolute perfect storm for WWE right now. Everybody is essentially getting what they want.
Pretty much. Almost.
Pretty much. They put Rock in because CM Punk got hurt.
Right.
So that's the only reason they called, because they wanted somebody big on the WrestleMania card.
Right.
So you got Rock on the card with Roman. Roman's probably going to essentially wrestle twice. And you got Seth saying he's going into WrestleMania as the World Heavyweight Champion. That's going to happen. And you're going to have Cody. You're going to have your 4 major key players in one match. More than likely on night. I mean, so having said that, I don't think it could get any better than this. And then night 2, you're going to have Cody versus Roman. So
Sound like that. It's gonna be interesting. It's just, they're doing a good job packing UFC, packing WWE 40, WrestleMania 40 to be a big event, as it should be, to be honest. It sucks that it can't be in MSG because obviously it doesn't hold enough people. But yeah, I think they're gonna stack it as high as possible. I don't know if we're gonna exactly get Rock Roman, because it looks like as of now it's gonna be, heel Rock, and he's gonna be. I think he posted something recently that said the People's Champ Tribal Chief, like together type shit, partnership type shit. So
hold on. Here's another question.
yeah.
Cody, and I mean we'll move on to the Elimination Chamber, but I actually want to get all 3 of you guys' opinions. Cody tweeted something. Cody tweeted something a couple of weeks ago. When this whole thing, and Rock came out and shook his hand and hugged him, and Cody left. The outrage with the fans started. Cody tweeted something along the lines of, "I hear you, trust me."
Right.
Like
to be patient. Right.
Yeah, be patient, trust me. Is Rock playing Roman Reigns right now?
It's possible. It's possible.
Could this be that Rock and Cody are in cahoots the whole time? Just Rock is kind of playing the fool right now.
So a part of me thinks that this bloodline storyline is going to end, but at the same time, it's like I feel like they don't want to let it go just yet, and they want to see how long they could push this. And that might be it. It might be Roman losing to Cody at Mania, and Cody celebrates, and Rock comes out, and instead of, you would think, beating up Cody, beats up Roman. Really
either that or he celebrates Cody.
In
Like
a surprise passion by Damian Priest.
I think he's gonna be next.
I'll
though.
be down.
I think if that's the case, I think The Rock could be next, and they'll set up Cody Rock at what's this pay-per-view called, SummerSlam?
Yeah.
And go from there.
If anything, have Rock and Roman at SummerSlam.
I'm fine with that. If that's what's gonna lead up to, yeah, that's perfect. That's what I meant. Like, yeah, so have that works for me too. I don't care. And I have Cody deal with whoever's next, I guess. But now, do they what they do with Damian? Are we coming up? When does Money in the Bank come up? When's the next pay-per-view?
So he's got till July 1st.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like he's been holding this fucking suitcase for like 2 years now. It's taking so long. Two suitcases. Can't figure it out.
Hurt.
I think we're gonna get a cash in at WrestleMania, but I think it's gonna be on Seth's title. But
now, does Seth retain and then he cashes? Or you don't got to say who he retains against. We'll get to that, I guess, when we get to that. But does he retain and cash it in, or does the opponent get cashed in on?
I think Seth retains and then Damian cashes in after Seth retains. But
Successfully?
yeah,
So Seth,
yeah.
so Seth is wrestling twice as well.
No, it wouldn't be twice. It'd just be a quick cash in type shit. Cash ins
That's
are
what I'm
quick.
saying,
Cash ins
because
are 2 minutes.
they're setting it up to be Rock and Roman versus Cody and Seth.
Well, I guess that's probably before Mania. I'm assuming. No.
No,
Is that elimination?
that's going to be it. They came out with a trailer about that and all.
I thought that was Elimination Chamber.
No, it's for WrestleMania.
That's for
I mean,
I guess.
you have to figure it's Seth. Seth's going to be involved with this whole thing, even on Raw, and we'll get to it. But he said that he being Seth pronouns that he'll have Cody's back at this WrestleMania match. So because Cody's going to need help with the bloodline.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know what they're going to do with Seth. But this is what I was saying before you came on, Bobby. I like that we don't know for sure where they're going.
This is honestly, I was thinking about this. I was like, oh, what do we have next on the prediction card, right? And I'm like, all right, Mania is going to come up at some point. And as of now, this is the most confusing Mania so far.
Which is good.
Yeah, we have no idea. Yeah, I'm cool with it. We have no idea where it's going. We have no idea. Like at this point, I don't even believe Roman might not lose the title. He might beat him again.
Yeah, and I was saying if Reigns beats Cody again, I just
the entire purpose.
Unless Damian cashes in afterwards
on Reigns.
Reigns.
I think Damian is going to cash in. I think Damian is going to cash in after the main event of night 1, after that tag match.
And then he just jumps into face whoever elimination. But then he's not going to lose the title the next day, so that would suck.
Oh, but you have. Matter of fact, that would even be better if he cashed in after the tag match, because you'll have both champions in the ring. So now then the question comes up is like, who is he gonna cash in on?
Roman hits Seth with a spear and then feeds him to Damian. Like, here you go.
Yeah, I like it.
Maybe
I like it.
They can go a lot of different ways with this. This is, like I said, for the first time.
And with Triple H in charge, God knows what might happen.
You know what? For the longest time, I've been complaining that WWE doesn't have. You guys all watched the Attitude Era. You remember there was anywhere from Austin to Rikishi. There was 7-8 guys that could win the title at any moment, at any pay-per-view.
Yeah,
it looks like we're almost at that point now, where it's Drew McIntyre's hitting on all cylinders, Randy Orton is hitting on cylinders, LA Knight is waiting for his turn.
Yeah,
Punk is here now, and it's like there's 7 or 8 guys that could easily be the champ at any time. Yeah. I just wish they would separate the promotions. Keep SmackDown, keep Raw, keep the titles on separate brands, separate the tag titles, give us new designs.
I like that they kind of like intertwine like both brands sometimes, especially like during like WrestleMania time. Like during the year, I'd say.
But I have no problem with that. But just like how we used to be in 2005. They see each other at the main 4 pay-per-views, and then they do a special pay-per-view where they fight for brand supremacy or whatever the case is. Go back to that shit, because then like that you itch to see like, yo, whoever this guy is versus whoever this guy is, because they haven't seen each other in a year or whatever the case is. Right. It gives us time to focus on more wrestling for each brand. There's too much going on, and you don't want the top guys taking up all the time on every promotion.
True. I can tell you where this is Cody, allegedly. I can tell you where WrestleMania is going. So we've had CM Punk in our chat. Now we have Cody in our chat. All right. I can tell you where WrestleMania is going. It's going to be in favor of Cody Crybaby Reynolds. So I'm confused. Are you in favor of Cody? Or are you calling, are you calling? All right. Yeah, no problem. Are you calling Cody and his fans crybabies? I'm a little confused.
I'm a lot of confused.
I don't play cahoots with anyone. I am clean and straightforward. See, this sounds like you're in support of Cody, but then this one seems like you're calling Cody and his fans crybabies.
Is it Uchi Wally or is it One Night?
It's definitely Uchi Wally. All right, let's. Like, I don't know why that is even a debate, but all right, let's.
Oh shit.
Okay, so All right, so McIntyre
Oh,
defeats Styles
cool.
to advance into Elimination Chamber.
Almost done.
It was a pretty good match. It was a pretty good match. We also wait a minute. You guys were there. Why don't you guys talk about SmackDown?
Oh shit! I mean, you wasn't bugging. You was going. You was
yeah. But you guys were there. So Over the Pin was represent. What is going on, Knuckles? Why are you? What's happening?
High five.
My laptop is going crazy.
High five.
Right, high five, pal. Like, all right.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know what was happening. All right. Yeah, you guys were there. Knuckles and V were actually at SmackDown last week. So why don't y'all walk us through?
Where was SmackDown?
SmackDown was in North Carolina. Yeah.
Nice.
Elimination Chamber qualifier match, Bianca and Michin. I have here.
Oh, hey. So since it was before the edible hit, I will talk about it. No, that was a really good match. You know, give Mia all of her things. I would say Mia for Miss Money in the Bank, and it's like Naomi is right there, and it's like, oh, can you both be Money in the Bank winners? But I really want Mia Yim to show out more this year. But the match was really good. It was fun to watch.
Yeah, came off well on TV. Knuckles.
Yeah, I agree. Of course, Bianca got a great ovation. Coming out in front of the crowd.
Yeah.
Michin is very, very underrated. Let me just go ahead and say that once and for all. She's extremely underrated. I honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't think she's being utilized to her fullest potential. I think she could be anywhere from somewhere on a level of Bianca. She could even be somewhere on a level of I'll go as far as to say a Becky or a Charlotte. I mean, she's got the talent. She just needs the story. She needs a direction.
And the opportunity. I mean, that's another thing.
Exactly, opportunity as well. But yeah, those two put on a great match. I was happy to see both of them, and the fact that they wrestled each other was just a cherry on top of Sunday. But yeah, it was good.
Yeah. Now, Bobby,
what's up?
Mia Michin, incredible talent. We've had the pleasure of meeting her personally, and I know you probably had more interactions with her than I have. But every interaction I've had with Mia has been amazing. Like, what do you think it's gonna take for Mia to get to that next level in WWE?
Oh shit! Either Triple H gets his shit together, or the fans get behind her to the point where I think she'd be the perfect person to play that super baby face, work my ass off, have her, lose some matches here or there, whatever the case is, but have her get that crowd behind her. Let her be her. Let her show her real personality. She's a good person. And then eventually, like you guys said, King of the Ring not King of the Ring. Money in the Bank is July 1st. That's enough time. That's what, 4 or 5 months from now.
Yeah,
you could build her to get to that point where she could be that shocker where nobody thought she was going to win the match, and she wins the match.
Yeah,
and then eventually going from there. But I feel like I don't know. I always felt like WWE is scared of indie guys unless you're a massive name or Triple H likes you.
True, but you know what? I feel like Mia is that massive indie name. Like I definitely think that
she
Mia
is, but I think they just don't know that yet. And I think that's why it's up to the fans to really, it sucks. Like, obviously, if she's happy in WWE, so be it. But I would love to see her have a run on the indie scenes where it's like, look at Matt Cardona,
Yeah, killing
Matt
it.
Cardona. Listen, Matt Cardona talks a lot of fucking shit. He kills it, yeah, but it's like, bro, you were in WWE for 20 years. If you can't succeed on the indies with your name now, then that's a problem. Like, you don't have to be good. You just gotta be like, yo, Matt Cardona is coming. People are gonna want you there because you're a big name automatically.
Right.
And whatever you say, people believe. People really call him the King of Deathmatch for what?
Because
It's a gimmick.
Because it's such a joke. It's so not true that's why it's like funny. Because like we know he's not. He had what 2, and he's calling himself the king of the death match.
Please give him.
Yeah, but
Akira.
he did beat the proverbial king of the death match in Nick Cage.
Yeah.
Okay, so did Masha. So let's have Masha versus Cardona in a real death match, and let's see who really the king or queen of death matches. Or give him Akira, whatever. Let them tag team. That stuff that Landa likes to get in business you don't belong in, right?
Yeah, exactly. Well, last time she ended up in a hospital bed. All right. Well, yeah. I just think Mia just needs the opportunity. She's incredible.
Yeah, and like somebody said, I don't know, Rada, I think his name is.
Yeah,
Ray.
Ray.
Yeah, she needs to be separated from AJ Styles. It looks like AJ's on his way out.
Yeah, he's on his way out
from
anyway.
whatever he's doing. Yeah, and then are we allowed to spoiler shit or no? For NXT?
Yeah, I mean, I guess because it was taped this week, right?
Yeah, so it's taped for next week, and they technically
spoiler alert.
Yeah, if you don't want to hear it, don't listen. But anyways, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson is now in NXT, which is fucking ridiculous to me. But that's a different situation. So maybe she'll this is her time to do her dolo and do her thing. Do I like the name? No, I wish they'd give her Mia Yim back, but
yes, absolutely.
If it's her choice, then respect.
Have you talked to her about that at all, or
nah, we not that cool yet. She still gets me a little bit nervous. I see, and I'm like, all right, and that's it. I respect that she comes in. She was at
she was at a Fallout show about a year ago, like just hanging out.
The Super Bowl show.
Yeah,
I just watched Sammy Chaos versus Aaron Ash that night.
Amazing match. You guys,
I was supposed to be at that event, and that was supposed to be my debut when I got COVID.
Yes,
and I had to stay home.
I remember.
Yeah, but I was just watching. If you watch the video go by, you see her in the background.
Huge pop. Yeah, Ruthless Lala in the building. What's up, Auntie? How you doing? Thank you for watching. We appreciate you.
Yo, tell her, yo, stay away from that fucking big nigga that be following you around, whatever his name is, Tiberius. Stay away from that dude. That dude is wild. He's not good for you, girl. Stay away from him. Listen to your people in Prolific.
Oh yeah. Okay, but yeah, what I was saying with Mia, if anybody, like, if you go to her, you ask her for advice or whatever, like, she's always willing to talk to you. Like, she's just that down to earth type person, you know. So,
but if anybody watches, like, obviously we don't see her. I can't see her in the training and stuff like that. But she works hard. Like, she's not coming into training like, oh, I'm a WWE star. I'll do it here. Let me push this. Let me push that. Let me slam you. Nah, she goes hard. In practice, like bust her ass, like, and she pushes these students to the next level. So, and I know, thank you, Sally. I still want to manage you though, but whatever. I'm about to take her from Prolific, anyways.
All right. Yeah. Well, always scouting talent, right?
Okay.
All right. We got to keep going here, guys. And everybody that's in the comments, we appreciate you guys. I mean, Lala's here. Like, we really appreciate you guys. All right. Bailey was out there to discuss her split from Damage Control. I don't know if Knuckles, do you want to cover that? Like I said, since you guys were there.
V is the women's wrestling connoisseur. So.
Oh, hey, that's me.
Hi, how you doing? All right, we out here.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
C-Thought thinks Cody's boring.
I'm not surprised at anything Seesaw said.
Yeah, but the kids love him.
Facts.
And some of the adults too.
Yeah. Enough adults and way more than enough kids. So he's definitely good to go. Look at Cena. Cena got booed for how long, and he's still the most cheered person.
So Lala.
She's been denying me for like a year now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, she said that's never happened, my boy. So
I tried to get a Prolific sweater. They said no, so I had to get my own.
Hey,
to make my own.
hey, La, before you go, come back onto the show. We got a lot to talk about. So
there you go.
Let's
There you go.
let's arrange that. You
I'm
know
trying
what
to be
I
out. I'm trying to be out Owen Hart, man.
You see? But
Please
yes,
come back on the show.
we love you, Auntie. Take care.
Yeah, Auntie.
All right. And yeah, no, let us know about the appearance. I'm serious. All right. Yeah, so V. Dakota and Bailey, their in-ring promo.
Yeah. Okay.
You got it, Auntie.
It's not looking good for Bailey here.
Really? Okay. Go ahead.
It's something in that Dakota Kai. You can't trust her. Only it's just, if they really want to play on history, Dakota's not to be trusted.
Fact.
True.
Bailey wouldn't be. She'll be a sympathetic baby face, but she's not going to be a dumb one.
Right.
So it's like, okay, bitch, were you plotting on me this whole time? Yes. Because I think it's not going to happen now.
Right.
But Dakota having that full turn, yeah, that's going to hurt. And that does leave Bailey by herself. And I think that's where the dilemma might come in.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I don't trust Dakota. I'll be shocked if Dakota stayed on Bailey's side or decided to stay neutral. But yeah, it's not looking good for Bailey.
So Bobby, are you up to speed with got Knuckles?
No, go ahead, Mike.
No, I just want to make sure you're up to speed with the storyline, Bobby, with Bailey. She's in her babyface turn, but they're doing it slowly. If you notice, they're doing it slowly.
Yeah. I saw them slowly add an all Japanese faction, and now supposedly Dakota's on her side, but I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. As much as I'd like to see Bailey as champ again, just because how good she is.
Yeah.
This faction is just turning into something new, and I don't think that's stupid for them to lose their main title already. But I would like to see if this leads me to Dakota versus Bailey. If she does turn heel and lie to her or whatever, I'll take that. And then eventually Dakota would be the perfect babyface to officially disband Damage Control down the line. You know.
Hold on, V. Hold on. So, and don't lose your thought. But Ray said,
"Oh, I'm not."
My thing is, and this is about Cody. Everybody wants to talk about Cody and Rock, and I understand it's the hot topic right now. And Reigns, I should say. My thing is, what the hell is Cody gonna do after he wins the title? Even the fans are going to call him boring after 3 months. Well, because fans are fickle, unfortunately. Like that's what the issue is. That's a good question.
Stop being a part of the microwave generation, Ray. Let it cook. Let Triple H cook.
Is that, and it's also like, okay, even if Cody is boring after 3 months, he's not gonna hold the title for 4 years like Roman did. It'll be over 6-8 months or whatever, and we'll be on to the next person. Like, it'll be okay. And it's also, don't make Cody boring. Like, you win the title, come out. We all know what you're gonna say afterwards. You're gonna cut your promo about your dad and how you ended racism by marrying your wife or whatever the case is. It's not the point. The point is whatever you're gonna say.
Oh, Father Jesus!
But after that, move on. If all he does is talk about if he cuts a super babyface promo each and every week, then yeah, people are gonna be like, all right, it's over. Yeah. But if you pair him up with a nice, with a good heel who could take care of him and keep people cheering him, he should be okay.
Well, Bobby, he did walk with Martin Luther, so I understand.
Not lying.
So here's the thing. If you guys paid attention to Monday night when Cody came out and talked right before Seth came out.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Cody Rhodes is turning into what we knew then as John Cena.
Yeah, super
You got
babyface.
you got the ones that say, "Let's go, Cody," and you've got a few in the crowd that say, "Cody sucks."
I heard Rocky
Cody is
sucks.
Cody is well. Oh yeah, I definitely heard that. Definitely
That's
heard
what I
that.
heard when they was
But
going back and forth.
but there are some that are saying. I mean, look at where we are right now. We've got the Cody Crybaby people, and the ones that are calling people Cody Crybabies are the same ones that think that Cody sucks. This is a carbon copy to John Cena.
yeah,
John Cena had the ones that cheered him, and then he also had another majority that booed him.
You want to
I-
know why?
go ahead, Bobby.
You want to know why it's a copy? It's
ahead.
it's because The Rock is the same fucking person, and he does the same thing over and over again. The same, like obviously the Attitude Era, he was allowed to talk a little bit more reckless. He was allowed to say crazier shit that he said, but it's always the same thing. Now his jokes about Cena are now the same. Who calls somebody a crybaby? Bro, people are really losing their mind for crybaby. Like these are the same people that are begging for Attitude Era to return and TV 14 and rated R, shows to return, and then but they think shit like Crybaby is exciting as fuck, like just because it's The Rock at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So now we get in the same thing where John Cena was the baby face, and this is where he started going from, like when John Cena won the undisputed title for the first time, I loved him. He was doing amazing work.
Right.
Then it started to slowly, like you said, become more of a baby face where it's like, okay, now you just annoying at this point. I'm gonna see somebody beat you up. Like the cool guy who's the heel is gonna come out and fuck you up. Like, cool, that works for me.
Yeah.
That's eventually what's gonna happen to Cody. And I said this as soon as he left AEW because he didn't want to turn heel. That's the reason why he left. I don't care what nobody else says. He wants to win the WWE title, sure, whatever. Great. You left because you got tired of people booing you. And people booed you because we got tired of you being that babyface.
Yeah.
In WWE, it works because he has a bunch of kids. Kids are their main priority.
Yeah.
So kids love that shit, They did it with Hogan. Hogan loved it. They did it with Cena. Kids loved it. They're doing it now. Kids still love it.
Yeah.
If I'm Cody, I turn heel right after I win the title.
I mean, look, they rejected Reigns as well as a babyface. He just, I think
because it was uber babyface.
Yeah.
You can't do it that much. To be a babyface, you have to be natural. Stone Cold was loved as a babyface. He was loved more as a babyface as most wrestling fans than he was a heel. People hated his heel run.
Yeah.
And he wasn't, oh, please, everybody love me. That's annoying. We don't care about that. You want adults to like you, that's what you got to do.
Yeah.
If you want kids to like you, keep doing what you're doing, but you're going to get booed by adults at some point.
Of course. I did walk by the MLK statue. That's hilarious. Ray said, yeah, but he also said Cody needs to put two oh my god, 2 McNuggets up his ass too. That was funny. Just like when he called Hurricane the Hamburglar.
Yeah. So I have a question.
Chicken McNugget at the Rock.
Is SmackDown still called SmackDown Live?
No.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm just wondering. I saw SDL Live, and I'm like, did they still stick with that? Because that was terrible. I hated that. That was the stupidest shit in the world.
Oh,
so you didn't even tell us. We got it.
Right.
Add it to the name of the show.
So just to finish up this Dakota and Bailey thing, V made some good points. So did Bobby. I think that
I completely forgot what I was supposed to be saying.
Oh, see, I told you remember.
Oh no, I'm kidding.
Okay.
If anybody's gonna take that belt off of Bailey, it has to be Dakota.
Yeah, but I think we're like far down the line from that, though. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. I think that
did Lita and Trish have a connection with Damage Control?
Not that I know.
No.
Please,
never had
no more Lita and Trish.
Well, no, Trish did fine her last run.
Who did?
Yeah, I know,
who did?
but
Who did
stars.
Trish? Who did Trish, Lita, and who did Trish, Lita, and Becky fight at last year's WrestleMania?
Snooki.
No, that was a long time ago.
My bad.
So I was at that press conference.
Wrong
Believe
year.
it or not.
Were you? What year was
Yeah,
that?
the one with Snooki, you know. Yeah, I was at that press conference.
How old were
Crazy.
you?
Good for you. Answer the question.
Man, I don't know. What was that WrestleMania? Hold
The
on.
very last WrestleMania, the last one.
No. I know. No, hold on. Wait. Hold
No,
on,
we're
because
talking about the one that
we get it
Snooki was
mixed
at.
up. So the one that Snooki was at was 20, I believe, right? Hollywood, I would assume.
No. That
No,
was
20
like
was in New York.
26?
Yes.
26 or something like that. Mitchell says Damage Control. There we go. Former.
There you
Yeah,
go.
That's
Okay.
what I
Damage
thought.
Control. Okay, so you're right. Yeah.
So that could be your help right there. We haven't seen Trish since Money in
Becky.
the Bank.
And yeah. Yep. No, not Money in the Bank since September. The when Zoe gave her the Z360.
That's right. That's right.
Later out in the
That's right.
cage.
And we haven't seen her since then, and we haven't seen Lita either.
Dakota Fanning is
said, "Fuck this."
Yeah, I don't like that. I know we're like
Dakota
on topic,
Fanning.
but I don't like that we never got a resolution to that attack backstage. Like Trish attacked Lita backstage, and then you just didn't see Lita again the rest of the year. Like,
Right.
She got rid of her.
yeah, I guess so.
Oh,
I guess
so
so.
I figured it out. It was WrestleMania 27, so 2011. Because I was like, damn, I was like mad young, but I was 17. Okay, not bad.
So yeah, I
Oh.
probably was around the same age.
Lita was
30
too
now.
busy trying to find the Parker's
I was a
mask
good-
on WWE's Most Wanted Treasure.
Yeah,
Lita was with Jeff Hardy because Matt Hardy is taken.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it was interesting because how they did it was like Dakota. It looked like Dakota was going for Bailey at first, but then when she had a chair, but she actually went after EO and then everybody else. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said on the show last week, Bailey's gonna need help, right? So if all of them turn on her, it's like, all right, like, you know, nobody likes Bailey, like nobody's there to help her. I don't know. I don't want Dakota to be a part of like the Kabuki Warriors and EO. I don't, or the new Damage Control, I guess you could say, because I guess they're still using Damage Control. Just Bailey's not in it anymore. So yeah, I want to see Dakota help Bailey, and then if she turns on her later on, okay, fine. But at least right now, I feel like Dakota should be helping Bailey. And is Dakota cleared? I'm assuming yes, because they're not gonna have her do anything physical if she's not cleared. WWE doesn't play that. So,
TBD.
yeah, I'm assuming she is, but that's neither here nor there. Oh my god. Guys, you never answered my question about me and Ted and my wife and my dog. Don't appreciate me being adored. I'm crying. That's hilarious. All right, let me go find Cody's question here. That is hilarious.
Oh god.
Wait, all right, guys, there's something else I want to talk about. What if Ted DiBiase Jr. would have never left? Do you guys think we would both be in position to be world champion?
No, because
I don't think that-
one would still be in jail. Is he in jail?
I don't think
Is
he's
he
in jail
going
right
to
now.
jail?
Something like that.
Some DiBiase going to jail.
It's Junior.
Oh, poor Ted. Can't catch a break.
Oh boy. All right. And I do like how they explained Dakota Kai's absence, and that's the last thing I'll say. Like that, because everybody's wondering where's Dakota, but she said she had to go and get checked out because she's close to coming back. Very interesting.
Yep. And that's
Very
why
interesting.
it's gonna hurt so bad. For Bailey, it's gonna hurt so bad.
I don't want that. But in other news, Bate and Dunn defeated DIY to win a title opportunity at the Undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions.
Can we split those two?
And all right, no problem. I mean, wait, Bate and Dunn?
No, I'm talking about the titles.
Oh, split those titles.
Yeah.
I'm cool with just having one set of titles. I don't think you need two. But I like because I liked when the champions got to go to both shows. So like even back in the day. So I don't have a problem with the champions going to both shows. But yeah, carrying around like two sets of titles is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
And then your main event for television, because I think you guys got a dark match main event. But speaking of Cody, because I think Cody was there.
We skipped over a lot.
We did. I'm trying to get to the important stuff here. What else did I skip over?
Drew and AJ fought.
I mentioned that already.
Did you?
Yeah, I mentioned McIntyre defeated Styles to advance to Elimination Chamber.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
that was when my son went bonkers.
I said it was a really great match.
Yeah, that was when my son went crazy.
Sami Zayn versus Randy Orton, main event. Of course, this is gonna be good. I did notice that Randy was in a lot of pain after the superplex, and some would say, oh, he was selling. It did not come across on television as selling.
I peeped that being there. Like,
it came across like his back is messed up. Like I love Randy Orton. I don't know how much longer he's gonna be able to do this, but even after giving an RKO to Sammy, cool spot by the way. The jumping leapfrog backwards
Loved
into
it.
the RKO. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah, I don't know how much longer Randy's gonna be able to do this. He was in a lot of pain after that RKO. And then obviously McIntyre came out.
Even after, it looked like he was hurting on the way back.
Oh, after the show went up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it looked bad on TV, so I could imagine how it looked in the building. Hold on. I would rather the top champions at both shows, makes it more interesting. Yeah, I agree. I think all the title holders should be able to go to both shows. I'm calling it now. Sammy wins Money in the Bank this July. Hey Mitchell, what about LA Knight? Yeah,
it gotta be LA Knight.
I'm gonna miss Randy Orton when he leaves, but his health is more important than the fans. I agree, of course. But I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
And I know the superplex is in tribute to his grandfather.
Yeah, or
grandfather,
and his father, right?
Yeah, whoever created it. I know you like to do that as part of your repertoire, but with how your back is, man, you know, of course, Randy's gonna do what he wants, and that's fine. But he did look hurt.
Yeah, definitely. I know when I become champion, Randy will be one of the first guys I defend my title against. Okay, Cody. Mitchell says, I agree. LA Knight. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was, well, in Orton obviously advanced to Elimination Chamber. Poor Sammy. I'm really digging this like redemption type of thing for Sami Zayn right now, that he can't find his way to WrestleMania. And that begs the question, what is Sammy's route to WrestleMania this year?
If he has one.
If he has one, this is true. Bob, we were just talking about Sami Zayn and Randy Orton in the main event, how much pain Randy looked in, like legitimately, not just him selling, like after the superplex spot. Wait, Bobby, you're muted. Oh, all right.
Anyways, no, yeah, I heard about that. I heard that his back was not looking good at all. I don't think Randy should have came back, but that's my personal. You know, I just call it quits at this point. Like, if you wanted to come back for like, you know, once in a blue, or you know, for your one last main event match, to go for it. But dude's what, 40 years old almost, you know, or
he's in his
40s already. Yeah, because Cena's already 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he's past his prime. I
Randy
told
got
him,
Randy got a lot of love though. Randy got
no, yeah,
niggas
for
in
sure,
pockets.
for sure. And I think he could have like a nice story ending, give him that last baby face like run, I guess, or heel run, whatever people want, I guess, from him.
Yeah.
But I don't think he should be touching the title. Same way that Shawn Michaels didn't touch a title after a certain year.
Yeah.
Undertaker stopped touching the title after a certain year. That's just how it should be. You know, he did his run. He got his 13, 14, 15 titles, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Time to move on. There's so many young guys who are ready to be world champ, and there's no need for him to hold the title hostage. You know, so
yeah. And not that he is. I think Randy's just going out there, doing what Randy does at this point.
No, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Did he qualified over Sammy? I guess, right?
Yeah, and we're talking about Sammy's redemption story here.
Oh yeah, like what is he gonna? Yeah,
yeah. Because I asked the question to the
point?
panel, what's the route for Sammy now to WrestleMania? Because this was supposed to be it, and V said, "What if he doesn't have one?"
$10 that he ends up in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal.
That would suck, man. How would suck so bad. Like,
I'm not saying he should, obviously not.
After main eventing last year to go into the Andre Memorial Battle Royal, that would suck, man.
What is he gonna do? It looks like Jey Uso was going after the IC title.
But that's happening next week. That's on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's probably. I assume it's gonna get pushed to Mania. Well, maybe not. Mania's far,
that's
so
the Elimination
maybe not.
Chamber go home show.
Oh, okay. So yeah, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think Gunther's losing the title till Mania. So
true.
It's possible they could go Sammy route. I guess Sammy could go after the U.S. title. But Kevin Owens looks like he has that locked up right now. I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know. So there's so much going on, and there's too many wrestlers and not enough spots for everybody.
True. True.
So
Mitchell,
nice. Okay. So now what?
Yeah. Well, Mitchell said I said Sammy for money. He had said Sammy for Money in the Bank. I said Sammy because Money in the Bank is in Canada. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting.
That'd be cool. I'll take it.
Yeah. Do you guys think Randy was a good mentor to me? Okay, Cody. I think he was until he RKO'd my dad. All right. All right. C Thought said it's a conspiracy against Sami Zayn,
Not
against, yes. The conspiracy against him.
What?
conspiracy.
Right. How many world titles does Randy have? I think the official number is 14.
I thought it was 15.
Maybe because of the Drew, because he beat Drew, but for that month, and then he gave it back to Drew, or he dropped it back to Drew, I should say. I think I can double check, but I think it's 14. But I'm not sure, V. You might be right. Okay. Let's get to this comment here. Ray says rumor is Jay is set to win on Raw because Gunther has visa issues, but that's only gonna keep him out of Elimination Chamber. So I don't know. I don't know about that. I'm thinking. So does Jay beat Gunther and it's Jay versus Jimmy for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania?
No, ye.
Yeet.
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 No yeet is crazy. I ain't wrong.
I don't know. I don't know.
How do I fix this gimmick and make it bigger? I don't want to. I can't. We can't see it. What does it say? 14 world championships. Yes, that's what I was thinking. Okay, thank you, Knuckles.
You're welcome.
Can I hold on? Please hold on. Go for the pin. Hope I don't mess anything up. Nope, didn't want to do that. All right. What about that one? I want to do that one. Nope, that didn't work. All right, well, I can't figure it out.
Don't know what you're trying to do, bro.
I'm trying to make our. I don't even want to say it. I was gonna say I'm trying to make our boxes bigger. All right. I feel like Jimmy will cause Jay the IC title this Monday.
Deep breathing.
Very. That could happen. That could happen. All right.
Hilarious.
And that was SmackDown. I know you guys had some more action, in the building. But being there, what do you guys rate SmackDown?
You go first, Knuckles.
I'll give it the fact that Rock and Roman weren't there, like right after the heels of the press conference. I thought they would have been there. Or if one or the other, if not both, one or the other. I would have thought one or the other would have been there.
Y'all got Cody though.
You get Cody everywhere. No slight on him. No slight on him because he's making the towns and he's doing his thing. But I would have at least thought that seeing that the press conference was the day before.
Yeah.
I would have thought at least one of them would have been.
Yeah.
And you could tell in the building when they had the Nick Aldis Paul Heyman segment, and everybody saw Paul Heyman during that backstage segment, and the energy in the room kind of got like, oh, wait a minute now. Yeah, it shifted a little bit. And then Paul said, I'll just come back next week. And then I'll come back next week with Roman Reigns and The Rock. And then see, like,
you heard everybody.
Like, so I mean that took a lot of the wind out of the sails of the people in the arena that night. So I guess I'll give it a 2 count. I mean, it was a good show, but the fact that neither one of them were there, that kind of hurt it a little bit.
Yeah. V.
I enjoyed myself. I think that was my first live event. Yeah, that was my first live event.
Ever?
Yeah. Besides WrestleMania.
I'm about to say,
besides WrestleMania, like my non pay-per-view one. That was my first live event.
I feel like we saw each other after a show, like back in the day somewhere.
We did, but it wasn't taped.
Oh, it was a house
show. It was a house show. Yeah, it was a house show.
Oh wow!
I still have my ticket.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was a house show. I saved things. So yeah, that was my first live event. I saw Bianca live.
Mm-hmm.
I also saw Mia live.
Yes.
I was pretty sports entertained.
Entertained.
No, not that. And I was feeling very John Legend that night.
Boy.
Holla.
And apparently I was dressed like Seth Rollins. If you saw me and what I was wearing, yeah, I see why you said Seth Rollins. But yeah, I'll give it an earfall.
All right, I'm gonna go with you. I give the show an earful. Also watching it at home. Okay. What else should we talk about? Because there's a lot of wrestling and not enough time tonight.
Let's do Raw.
Let's do Raw. Okay. Let's do Raw. It's crazy. That was okay. What is happening?
I was really trying to fight it.
Oh my goodness.
I knew what I meant and you knew what I meant.
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, Cliff
let's
dive.
discuss Monday
Chris
Night
dive.
Raw. Yes, let's discuss Monday Night Raw.
Thank you.
Briefly.
Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that.
No problem.
Let's
All
go
right.
Raw. What are you talking about down there?
So, what do you guys want to talk about?
What's going on with you? What do you want to talk about?
Nothing I can talk about on this show.
All right.
That's how we thought it was.
Is there anything specific? Because I don't want to go through this whole Raw show.
So I tapped out. I was texting you, Knuckles.
And
Oh
you
my.
still tapped out?
I did.
Wow. You weren't sports
tapped
entertained.
Are
you not sports entertained?
Between shoot job, full-time student, and full-time grad student. Get it right. And doing the show, I chose sleep.
I understand. R-Truth is a treasure. I just want to say that. It was so good to see Liv Morgan back. Okay, easy there, big fella. Wait, so Ray says, when can you not tap out of a Raw? I have not tapped out of Raw in a long time. But I hear what you're saying.
I also haven't tapped out of Raw. So
yo.
I'm talking about. Oh my god! I'm talking about wrestling.
Here you go again.
Oh my god, that was crazy. Nah, that was
go again.
That was crazy. Bobby's back.
That's what I meant. Forensic psychology. Oh,
yo,
God.
that was crazy.
Here you go again.
I'm trying to think. Pat McAfee on commentary is amazing. Just want to say that. I'm happy to have Pat back. And Nakamura and Sammy had a good main event match, but Sammy loses another one.
Pause. Time out. Flag on play.
Flag on the play.
What in the blue hell are we doing with Nakamura? I am so tired of this these 3-minute Japanese movies that we're seeing on Raw every week. What are we doing?
You know, if
What
they
are we
can
doing
continue, if they're going to continue having Shinsuke as the evil, anime villain, like it's gonna go over your head. Like if he was like a part of Bleach, and his never mind. I'm not even gonna fully explain it. Anyway, evil anime villain. I don't mind.
Okay, so the question was, what is going on with Nakamura? I mean, he did get the win here.
For the first time.
Maybe that's why. I don't know. I honestly I don't know. I don't know what's really going on with Nakamura. What's going on with Nakamura? Oh, okay. Turn that off.
And people think Okada is going to be different if he comes to WWE.
Absolutely not.
It's gonna be the same shit.
I think.
But he's not
is Okada going to AEW?
If he, I don't. Oh, it's official. Or is it just? I don't believe anything until I see it.
It might as well be.
Yeah, I know. They always say
he's supposed to debut the same. Rumor has it that he's debuting at Bad Business or a Big Business, whatever it's called.
Yeah, Big Business.
They're gonna do the double debut like they did. They're gonna do the double debut like they did Adam Cole and Brian Dane.
You think it's gonna be him and what, Mercedes?
Yeah, well, Mercedes is like all but confirmed. Yeah, I mean, her logo's literally in the graphic for that show. The balls graphic.
Yeah, she's been they've been talking about her for like 3 months now, and it's still like, all right, where's she going? Where's she showing up to? But yeah, either way, that people wanted Okada in WWE, and he would have had a great NXT run if they would have put him there, and then ended up like Nakamura is now doing nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait. So Knuckles, you feel Okada going to NXT would have been crazy?
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. He don't need to be there.
Hell yeah.
So I don't think it's
the
necessarily
same way Jay didn't need to be there.
Okay, see, here's the difference, and this is where I'm respectfully going to disagree with you guys. I think that to an American audience that does not watch New Japan, they don't know and don't care who Okada is. Sorry, they don't. I think that.
But can you say the same thing when he got huge pops in AEW? That's an American crowd.
Well, Okada, yeah, but AEW's crowd is more of that indie New Japan type crowd.
The same people that go to AEW shows go to WWE shows, Mike.
Yes, but there are more children and more families that go to WWE shows than they go to AEW shows.
Okay,
there's more
the
people.
When WWE comes, you snatch your kid out the house and take them out. When AEW comes, you leave them home.
Right, that's my point. That I feel like AEW is more of that adult, indie, smarter, like quote unquote smarter audience that would appreciate Okada. The WWE audience does not know who Okada. If they heard the name, they don't care about him.
But you're missing my point. The AEW crowd and the WWE crowd is one and the same. The exception is you have kids with you at one of these events,
and that's a big difference.
That is even the
yes,
10 to 12-year-olds.
No. But even the adults are different, bro. There's WWE marks that are like that are they're on Facebook. They think is I hate AEW or I hate Tony Khan or whatever the fuck it is, and they absolutely shit on anything that's not WWE related.
Okay, that's easy. That's easy to say behind a computer, but 9 times out of 10, the same people who say they're WWE marks and everything, they're freaking going to AEW shows because it's wrestling. If you're a wrestling fan, you go to wrestling shows.
Respectfully, Knuckles, I disagree. Like my girl loves WWE, right? She could care less about AEW. She could care less about New Japan. She could care less, and she's a grown adult. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying?
There's wrestling, sports entertainment fans, and then there's hardcore wrestling. Like I watch everything else. If it's wrestling, I'll watch it type shit. You know, like we are. And then there's people that are just straight. But either way, WWE could have fixed that too. That could have been easily fixed if they would have went and did what they used to do, which is vignettes. Show clips of his matches. Show have people talk about him. Whatever it is, just get attention for people to see him work it out till he makes that debut against. Who knows? I don't know. Honestly, it'd be cool to see. You know, it would have been cool to see Roman drop the title and then eventually have a face-off for somebody like Okada. But no, I guess not. But whatever.
Yeah. I agree with you. I really do. I agree with you. I think that WWE, they could do something to get you to care about Okada, but I just think that on the surface, right? If you sign Okada on the surface, I'll say 75% of the WWE audience would not care. They won't care. They don't know who he is.
But I think there's only one person. I think if you were to bring Okada in, I think there's only one person you can put him against right off the jump, and they'd be relevant.
Which is
AJ.
Probably.
But again, it would matter to that smart indie crowd. It's not going to matter to.
But I think AJ's big enough of a WWE star now to bring in everybody else's attention to Okada.
You gotta have somebody that's been there before.
Right. But
so
again, that would
basically. Go ahead. I'm sorry, Bobby.
No, that would just mean that, like I said, WWE would have to be able to be willing to push a guy like Okada. You can't make Okada look like a joke and then hopefully fix him later. Like, look what they did with fucking Albert and that Lower Tenside bullshit.
Yeah.
That shit was stupid as fuck. They made him a joke.
You were reading my mind,
bro. Yeah. And then nothing. And I don't need to see Okada be Yoshitatsu and it's not gonna work. He's top 5 best wrestler in the world right now. And
I agree.
You gotta take care of him and show him respect no matter what promotion he goes to. So it's gonna be interesting. Honestly, I'm excited for him to show up in AEW, but AEW again, another place has a lot of people and not enough spots. So where do you put him? Who do you put him with? And is he gonna be
you put him with Don Callis' family. Let him fight for Castro.
Works for me.
So I just want to read C Thoughts comment. This is basically what I'm trying to say. Like WWE has a lot of kids and casual fans who don't watch indie wrestling. They don't watch anything else outside of WWE. AEW has much less casual fans and kids, but they're more into the indies and New Japan and Mexico and all these other places all across the world. And you know what? And that's one of AEW's issues, that they aren't able to bring in more of the casual audience. And I think once they figure out how to blend both, you can have your smart indie fans, but you gotta be able to bring in new fans also. That's the only way that you're gonna be able to last, is if you're bringing in new eyes to your product that's gonna spend money on your product. AEW's attendance has been down for the last 6 months, and they can't figure out how to get the weekly shows up. Like, you're running these 10,000 seaters, 15,000 seaters, and you're drawing 2,000 people to the building. So I think that's one of the issues, because it's not a bad show. I know V might disagree, but AEW has a really good product. The problem is they have a very smart indie crowd program, I guess you can say, right? And that's where they're struggling. And as like with this show, right, this would be considered more for the smarter fans or whatever, the indie fans and the people that watch all kind of wrestling. Most podcasts are. But there's people that watch wrestling that don't listen to podcasts. They don't listen to wrestling podcasts. They don't want to know what's going on in the inside. They just want to turn on Monday Night Raw. They want to turn on SmackDown, and that's it. They don't care about everything else. So, but yeah, you guys made really great points about Okada, and you mentioned Jade, and I've already said the difference between Jade and Okada, or any of the New Japan talents that you might want to bring in. Jade had not national television experience and exposure in the States on what's deemed the second largest wrestling promotion in the States. That's the difference between Jade and an Okada, who has not had that exposure on United States television. So, and that's why I didn't think Jade should be on NXT. And it doesn't look like she's gonna be. But
Jade has the China effect. She has the Andre the Giant effect. She's so big, large, strong, and if they're smart, I'm glad that she's wrestling with Natalya and learned how to wrestle and run the ropes and all that shit. That's beautiful, great. But if I'm dumb, there's no need. Have her play the big role. Let her wrestle like a bigger wrestler. Let her do her moves, and she doesn't need to be doing nothing special, and let her wrestle safely. Don't hurt nobody. And I just don't understand where all the fans came from her, because I feel like, and you know what it is, I feel like part of it is, oh, she left AEW, so now the fan of her type shit. Same way like people hated Cody until Cody showed up in WWE. People hated Punk until Punk showed up in WWE. Now they're all their fans. They all remember how much they like these people, and it's like, I don't know. I just feel like her popularity. Like, what is she? Am I missing something? Is she doing something? Like, I know she's married to Brandon Phillips, the baseball player and whatnot, but how is she so popular? Like, what is she doing that's bringing in this popularity?
I think it's that star effect. I think she, like you said,
it's the presence.
It's her presence, right? Great word, V. I think it's her presence. Like, she's
fucking carved from stone. Like, she's like Chris Masters as a female, bro. She's insane. Like, she's fucking, and she stands tall.
She must not have too much of a presence because they pulled her from Elimination Chamber.
I wonder what that was about. I thought she was going to win the Elimination
Chamber. I have no idea. I was about to ask the same.
I didn't think she was going to win.
I didn't.
They probably pulled her
because
she wasn't going to win. Oh, I'm sorry, V.
Oh, my bad. I mean, I was really going to say what she was going to say. Like, they're not going to have her debut in Elimination Chamber and lose.
Right. Well, it wouldn't be her debut, but yeah, that I agree with your sentiments. Yeah.
But
in a regular match.
I mean, I don't see them doing that. Now, she might come after the match is over.
Yeah.
But what's
what's the harm in losing in the elimination chamber? It's not a one-on-one match.
Well,
There's a lot
because
of
she already
factors
lost
that
that
go
Royal
into it.
Rumble.
Right, and she
But there
had to
was
be
30
pinned.
there was 30 people in that match.
Right.
Yeah, so that makes sense. So
Bobby's right.
that protects her. Right.
Yeah.
If she loses an elimination chamber, she has to be pinned or submitted by one even if she gets jumped by 4 superstars. That's not enough.
Yeah.
Look at the how big she is. She fucking towers almost every
So
every other person in the business.
So you can't sit there and have a like how they did with the Big Show. When they had her down, you can't have 2 or 3 or 4 or every woman in the match sit there and get on top of her. That protects her.
I wouldn't have
guess,
that for her
but-
first. God,
I wouldn't want her. You're right. I wouldn't want her going down like that.
for
Like,
her
not-
first
not-
pinfall loss. Nah, I wouldn't have that.
And
I wouldn't.
she can't go back
Her
to back
first
losses.
pinfall loss includes the remaining 5 people pinning her at the same time.
She's still
Plus, that
taking a
means-
pin.
Yeah, and she's taking the first pin of the night. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That means that means you can't eliminate nobody else until she gets into the match. Until everybody's in, because you need all 4 of them to jump her. So that means no eliminations for the first 20 minutes of the match, and then she's out, and then now just a bunch of eliminations. I don't know. I guess.
And I think it has something to do with the caliber of people in that match. If you sit there, you have Bianca, Becky, you have who else is in that match? Nobody else is qualified, right?
That's qualified.
It's like 2 people. Right?
Live,
Yeah.
right? Live.
Okay, so
All
let's say
former
you have
champions here. All former world champions.
all former world champions. Keep that in mind. Keep
Yeah.
that energy. You have Liv, you have Bianca, you have Becky Lynch, you have 2 other world champions.
I'm assuming Naomi and Tiffany will qualify tomorrow. Well, today as we record live.
Okay, so Naomi is the other
World
WWE
champion.
World champion. So you have Naomi.
Water
WWE
quotation
World
marks.
champion.
One company.
Well, because
Wait, water quotation marks. She's a world champion. Yes.
no, I'm saying
one company.
no, I'm saying
Yeah.
WWE and NXT. Tiffany hasn't had a WWE World title yet.
Oh,
That's
I
what
thought you were
I
talking
meant
about
by-
Naomi.
No. Naomi's legit.
Yeah.
Naomi's legit.
Right.
But
No,
you
yeah.
said-
Tiffany's not a former world champion.
Yeah, Tiffany's not a former world champion, but she is. But it's
She
in
isn't. NXT is not a
It's
world
in NXT.
championship.
That's what I meant by.
Technically, it is though, because it's never been defended in another country. They're in another country all the time. That's the rule behind a title becoming a world title is it has to be defended in another. So technically, I guess she is.
So-
But
I guess
either
by
way,
technicality.
Right.
Yeah.
So to the root point, you have 4 former world champions pinning Jade at the same time. That's not protecting her.
It is. I just don't like the idea of Jade taking a pin in her first match. with
She
Unified
just
Champion.
sat there. She sat there and picked up Nia Jax, slammed her, picked her up again, and eliminated her. She's strong. Just by that alone. You have to have. I mean, that would be my only recourse of eliminating her in the elimination chamber. You have to have more than one person do it at the same time.
To answer Cody's question, no, I did not boo Cody and AEW. I was probably the
I
only
did.
one. I was probably the only one. Wait, so Jade had a strong female fan base before even going to AEW. She did a lot of workout videos. That's how I found out about her. Through a girl I was dating back in 2020 or 2019. And I know
You break
he-
up with that girl
dated-
because of Jade.
I thought he was dating Jade. I was like, wait, what? So that's what's up, bro. So how you fucked that up, though?
Oh man, I think Jade is gonna fight Nia Jax at Mania and then win Money in the Bank. It's possible. It's possible.
You're gonna put Nia Jax instead of Bianca Belair? That's terrible.
See, that's what I want. I want Jade and
Yes.
Bianca, but I was
Bianca
told
has
on
to
this
be.
show. I was told on this show that that's too soon. So that's what they told me.
At Mania?
Yeah,
That's
right?
what I said.
Yeah, that's what they told me.
That's what I said.
Knuckles agreed with you.
There has to be a Mania match, though. It cannot be
Agreed.
at any other pay per view. Has to be a Mania, and it has to be like I would have made evented, but fuck, that'd be a top match, you know?
Because
That'd be.
what else is
put that on
Bianca?
right before the main event.
Because what else is Bianca doing at WrestleMania? Charlotte's hurt, right? So
Becky,
Bianca needs a big WrestleMania match. I said this before. What bigger match than Jade at this point?
Yeah. Yeah. So,
You know?
so let's play like this. So Gailey's going after the SmackDown title, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So who's going after Rhea then? Then I guess Nia.
Rhea, I would assume
Liv, and it needs to be Liv.
I doubt it.
I'm thinking it's.
elimination
I'm starting to side with Mike. I think it's Becky.
I think it has to be Becky. I think it has to be
Yeah,
Becky.
it has to be Becky.
Yeah. At this point, I think it has to be
They've
Becky.
played that. They've played that scenario twice. Once
Yeah.
on Raw, and then they did it again at the press conference.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I'm
Bianca and
starting to
Jade
lean
this year
toward Mike.
is a little too soon. I disagree. You
know
strike
what?
when the iron is hot.
You know what? That and I think.
But the iron hot ever since she's been a free agent, right?
No, but the iron got hot at that Royal Rumble match, man. That stare down with them holding two girls above their head, and they didn't even touch. Like they made sure that we had to wait. Like they got everybody so excited, and people were like, "Nope, gotta wait now." And honestly, I wouldn't let them touch. I'd let them get in each other's face. I'd let them talk shit, run shit through social media, act like y'all really don't like each other. You know, have Jade play that role where she's coming from Bianca's spot.
Okay, see, that's a scenario, but see, here's even more reason why Jade should be in the Elimination Chamber. You can run Bianca and Jade back again, and maybe have one of them cost the other one a win, which would set up a match for WrestleMania. But now you've eliminated Jade completely from the equation. Now we don't even know where we're going.
Wait, how do we know Jade's not gonna be at elimination? Like not
They
in
told her
elimination.
Well, they already announced. They already announced.
They announced it already?
No, I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a whole article.
They're not giving them two matches. They're gonna give them the elimination. They already have the Elimination Chamber match, and they have the women's title match. They're not giving them a third match at Elimination Chamber. So where else does she fit in?
True, because wait, we have who qualified already? Liv, Becky. Liv, Becky. Who else? Bianca. So there's 3 spots still left.
And aren't those matches announced though? They usually
2 of them are.
Yeah, 2 of them are tonight on SmackDown, and the last one is on Raw.
What's the last one?
There you go.
I don't know what the last one is.
Let's see what we can find on.
So I'm just confused that where did you see that Jade was pulled, Knuckles?
Fightful reported it.
Fightful.
And the other dude, that dude.
Okay.
Actually, the promotional poster for the chamber match, Cargill was in it, and it was leaked.
Yeah, I don't really.
You know how they like blur out. You know how they like blur out they have the little silhouettes of things. I think there was one that had you can see that it was Jade. Like you could tangibly see that it was Jade.
I mean, I thought it was going to be the 6 women that didn't win Royal Rumble, the last 6 in the Royal Rumble.
We all thought that.
That's what it seemed like. But all right, I mean, I didn't know that Jade was pulled without even being announced for the match. But okay, all right. I mean,
I'm trying to look it up.
To be honest, though, I can't trust the dirt sheets anymore because prior to Cody versus Roman, prior to Cody versus Roman was made official, they were saying all kinds of stuff. What Coach reported that Jade was pulled too. Okay, I mean, if she's pulled, she's pulled. But all right, forgot what we've been talking about. We was talking about Raw, but I guess there's nothing really more to talk about that on there. Is there anything else like with WWE that we need to discuss? There's one thing with AEW I want to talk about before we get up out of here.
No.
Liv versus Rhea needs to be the match. Because Liv just came back, guys. Like,
I can't see Liv beating Rhea.
Say again,
I can't see Liv beating Rhea Ripley. Like, Rhea Ripley's too dominant. She's too strong. She'd have to beat her on like a little roll up type shit. But yeah, I guess. Look, I don't know.
Which is why I think it's gonna be Becky. I think it's got to be Becky.
That works. She's strong enough. Again, as much as I wouldn't want to see Becky win another title, she's strong enough to she's strong enough to beat her and make it believable.
Yeah. Okay, so briefly here with AEW, they did a Texas death match in the main event of AEW. It was really solid. Orange Cassidy versus Matt Taven. A lot of color in the match. I mean, everybody was busted open because you had Undisputed Kingdom getting involved. And somebody that remain nameless said to me, "Really, all of this on a Dynamite?" Yes, they're trying to get people into the building. And at this point, I think it's like a desperation move here. Because you cannot tell me that Orange Cassidy and Matt Taven needed a Texas death match stipulation. Like, there's no why. You know what I'm saying?
I think they do that match too often. What's your answer?
Uh-oh.
I want to know what the answer is.
Oh boy. I don't
Do
think
I
you
want
want
to
to
know?
Allegedly.
Okay, so just to double back on the Jay Cargill thing. So
Yeah.
there's an article that said these are possible reasons. The possible reasons why she was pulled is because they went in the direction of Becky versus Rhea, and they didn't want Jade. They didn't want Jade in that for the reasons probably that you guys have mentioned, that she's too strong for her to take a loss on her debut.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be her
and
debut,
then-
but yeah.
Well, on her, but
Australian
another
debut.
reason is they really don't. This is just what I'm reading. They don't know if Elimination Chamber, if she's ready yet.
For that type of match.
Yeah, for that type of match.
Makes sense.
Elimination Chamber, I feel like she would be protected because she's in there with 5 other people. I think if you're gonna do a match like that, she's probably better off in a multi-woman match now because she
sat
can.
there a few minutes ago and said that if she's in Elimination Chamber, she can't lose.
No, yeah, I agree with that, but I'm saying I don't think the reason that she's not in it is I don't think it's because that she's not ready to be in that type of match. I feel like that match would protect her more than hurt her, but in terms of her wrestling ability and skill and everything like that and where she's at. But yeah, I don't know. It's tough. If Rey Mysterio could beat some of the big boys in his prime, Liv could. Yeah, I don't think it's about. So, you want to take that, Bobby?
No. I don't know. I don't see it for Liv. Like Ripley's been so dominant, and as you know, I'm not against her size. I'm a Daniel Bryan fan. There's a lot of people I'm a fan of that are smaller stars. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be as. I don't think her winning will be enough to keep it going afterwards. Like I think that'll be one of those that fans are just gonna be like, oh, okay, she won the title. I'm glad it happened. Now I'm over it. Shit, let's see who's next. And I don't know. I think we need a really strong, like nothing against Ripley. Her job in Judgment Day is more important than her title reign, I guess. But we need somebody to win the title and have a really strong title reign as world champ now, because that's their new title, I guess, and new design, new title, whatever it was to be considered. And I think they need a strong title run from somebody else, and then from there, I guess you could have fun and let some random babyface win if that makes you feel better. But I just don't. Yeah, I don't think she's. I think she's over now, but I don't think it's gonna last long enough for her. I think she'll have like a Naomi style type run. I don't know if we need that right now.
Okay. All right. And that's pretty much this week in wrestling. Adam Copeland beat Daniel Garcia. Willow Nightingale beat Sky Blue. Matthew and Nicholas Jackson defeated Top Flight after cheating. Moxley beat Dax Hardwood. And yeah, that was pretty much AEW. I know V didn't watch. V is totally like tapped out of AEW programming like forever here.
I think they need to hire Scott D'Amore.
I agree.
Exactly.
I agree.
Let him book the shows. He knows what he's doing.
Tony Khan is never gonna.
Take it away.
Yeah, right. Tony Khan's not gonna give anybody the book. I feel like he's. I don't know.
Well, he could take something else from Tony.
All right now.
Take it away.
Right.
Anything coming up in the indies that we should know about, Mr. Showalter? They coming up this weekend?
What's this weekend? Yeah, I think there's one event. There was supposed to be 2 events. I know somebody canceled their event, I think Sunday.
Okay.
I want to say. And then there's this company, Wrestle Lab, that's doing something in Jersey this weekend. Shawabunga, some shit like that. Nobody invited me, so I'm not going. It's gonna be cold this weekend. I ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, it is.
And then I don't know what it is, and I don't know what it's about, but something about March 30th. I don't know. Just go look it up. Go check Battle Club's page. It just says March 30th. And
yeah, we announced it last week here actually on the show that Battle Club will be back March 30th.
There you go.
Just stay tuned to your social medias.
Just be patient and don't ask me because I don't know. So be patient.
Don't ask me either. Joe doesn't tell me.
I'm just as patient. Yeah, but other than that, I know MLW is coming back at the end of this month. They come back Thursday, the 29th. So that's gonna be interesting. Hog has a show coming up, I think. But yeah, nothing. Indies is a little bit quiet right now. We're in between events.
Okay.
We Are doesn't come back, I think, until April 29th.
April 26th, my birthday.
26th.
26th, everybody.
There you go.
Yes.
There you go. So we putting you through a table that night? That's what's happening?
Oh man.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, you know what? We stand you in the corner. You get chopped. You get birthday chops. You want birthday chops?
Who's giving birthday chops? Because if it's Gamble or if it's Lala or if it's any one of the, nah. I'm good.
She be Pena. She
get a birthday lariat?
No, I'm good. I'm good on the lariat. No, thank you. Thank you.
I think O'Shea will be there. I'll hit up O'Shea for you.
Let's see Pena chop him.
Pena actually did chop. That's another story for another time. To be able to actually talk about it is a blessing because boy, oh boy, never again.
I gave
Brian Keith do it.
Wait, what happened, Bobby?
I said I gave him the opportunity. I told him I'll take the chop, but he never did it. So that's on him.
He's so lucky, bro, because it's no joke. And I'm sure he took it like easy on me, like and it still hurt.
I'll take it.
I can see Mike in the corner right now talking about.
Oh man.
He's his hand on my chest.
Yeah.
I'm white as shit. You're gonna see his whole hand on me.
Oh man. But yes, that's April 26th. We Are Wrestling comes back to the Bronx on my birthday, so I'm planning on being there. Well, at least the beginning of my birthday, and then we'll figure out. Bobby, I'll let you know all of the plans after, offline.
Yeah, we talk.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll definitely talk because we gonna get into something, yo. I'm telling you, we gonna get into something. But guys, Knuckles V, you guys got an indie show coming up also, right?
That is next weekend. We'll talk about it next week.
Okay, stay tuned, guys. That is coming up next weekend.
I was intrigued. I have an idea, but I don't know what I have an idea, but I don't know. I'm hoping it is what I think it is. That'd be cool.
Damn.
Because I don't know anybody else that's going to this show next weekend. So it'd be cool to get somebody's opinions and get results from people.
There you go.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. Yeah.
Stay tuned after we go up there. We're getting ready to leave right now.
What's our next pay-per-view that we're predicting?
Elimination Chamber next week.
Elimination Chamber next week.
Okay, so I'll be back. I'll be back for that show.
Oh, sorry. Hold on, C-Thought. Sorry, man. When are you indie guys bringing your talents to Los Angeles? I would love to go back to LA.
You paying for the flight?
That's what I was gonna say. It's the day after you pay for my flight, and you shipped me over there.
Yeah.
We charge. Us indie guys charge, bro, and us New Yorkers aren't nice. So
that's a fact.
Maybe all the indie guys you need. It's gonna cost a lot.
That's a fact. All right. Don't sleep on Pipe Bomb EQ. You chop him. Chop. Yeah. It depends on who it is. I mean, because I chopped them back. They're just gonna chop me harder. I'm good.
Chop? Karate chop, pork chop.
I just answered your question. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we just It just came in
I
late.
just. Oh, I was supposed to say.
Yeah.
It's like I just told you.
Yeah.
Pay for the flight.
Yeah, and you guys want to be flued out too. Yeah, you know what I mean. So you know,
Yeah.
fly it to LA. And, yeah.
California's far. Like we go to Philly, we'll take a bus, but damn, California's far as shit.
Yeah.
I'm taking no bus to California.
Nope.
Oh man. All right, V, take us home. We get
Okay,
up out of
y'all,
here.
look, we're done. It's finished. DJ Mikey Q on
me.
Twitter and Mikey Q _EQ on Instagram. DJ _ Knuckles on Instagram and JPS Music 15 on Twitter. I am King V _ the Ruler on Instagram and _ Watch My Throne on Twitter.
Yep.
Go for the Pin Show on Twitter and Go for the Pin _ Show on Instagram. And thank you for listening. Thank us for speaking. I'm finished.
Yep.
Bobby, where you at?
Yeah, I'm about to give his handle right now. Support Bobby Showwater. You can hit him up on Instagram. It's Bobby.Showwater93 on Instagram.
I think I'm the one and only, so it shouldn't be hard to
Yes,
find.
definitely the one and only. Make sure you support everything that he has coming because I'm gonna tell ya, Bobby got some shit coming for ya. All right, so
Like my hero Cody says, just wait and see. And
just
be
wait.
patient.
See. Guys, left out on the title. I can't believe we had Cody on the show. It's crazy. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Next week, Elimination Chamber predictions. My title's on the line, so you guys don't want to miss that. Yeah. We'll see you guys next time for Go for the Pin. Good night, everybody. Black Power, everyone, is what Cody says. Good night, everybody.